the Lavender Witch and the Captain. Weeks had passed since their last adventure, and life in the fairy kingdom was a sweet, sparkling dream. Kelvin, the lavender fairy, and David, the cobalt blue fairy, danced with their friends under the mushroom moon. Suddenly, two golden fairies, shimmering like captured sunbeams, flew down from the highest branches. They approached Kelvin and David with an important message. "The Queen wishes to see you," one of the golden fairies said, her voice like wind chimes. "Will you come with us to the palace?" "Of course," they said in unison. Together the four of them soared through the twilight sky, past glittering dewdrop lanterns and sleepy blossom houses, towards the grand fairy palace. They entered the magnificent throne room. It was filled with excited fairies, all whispering and fluttering. At the far end, on a throne carved from a single moonstone, sat Queen Alara. Kelvin and David walked to the foot of the throne and gave a deep, respectful curtsy to the beautiful and regal queen. Queen Alara smiled. She raised her hand for silence. "Kelvin," she declared, her voice ringing through the hall, "you are now queen of all lavender fairies." As the queen spoke, a magical light enveloped Kelvin. Her simple lavender hat shimmered and transformed, reshaping itself into a beautiful, sparkling lavender crown. The throne room erupted in cheers. The fairies fluttered their wings, creating a joyful breeze that carried the scent of honeysuckle and night jasmine. Queen Ilara then turned to David. "Unfortunately, I cannot make you a king," she said gently. "There has never been a cobalt blue fairy of technology before. You are unique." "We have no need for technology here," the queen continued. "But your strength and cleverness are great assets. Therefore, I name you the official fairy protector of the land." Kelvin and David bowed deeply once more as the crowd cheered again. The queen then gestured towards long tables laden with delicious treats, and a grand fairy banquet began. During a quiet moment in the feast, David leaned over to Kelvin. He gently kissed her cheek and whispered in her ear. "We really should go back to our world, darling," David whispered. Kelvin sighed. "Oh, I love it here," she replied. "But you're right, it's time." After the banquet, they went to say their goodbyes to Queen Alara. "I understand," the queen said with a knowing smile. "Let me open a portal back to your starship for you." Queen Alara raised her own elegant wand. With a swirl of sparkling light, a shimmering portal appeared, showing a view of a metallic command bridge. Kelvin and David stepped through the portal onto the command bridge of David's huge, cobalt blue space battleship, the Dominion. They looked at each other and realized they were still fairies. Queen Alara's head poked back through the portal. She giggled. "It's because you still have your wands," she explained. "As long as you carry them, you will remain fairies. Use your wands to return to our world anytime you wish." With that final piece of advice, Queen Ilara waved, and the portal swirled shut. David flew across the command bridge to a special, secure safe. He withdrew his cobalt blue wand and placed it inside. Kelvin flew over and did the same with her lavender wand. The moment the safe door hissed shut, there was a poof! A mist of lavender and blue swirled around them. When it cleared, they were changed. David, the cobalt fairy, was back to his normal self, a handsome, confident starship captain. And the pretty lavender fairy was once again the beautiful and powerful Lavender Witch. Suddenly, alarms started blaring, and red lights flashed across the bridge. Captain David looked at the main view screen, and his eyes narrowed. On the screen, 3 hostile ships were attacking a magnificent, ethereal whale swimming through the cold depths of space. "Full speed ahead," Captain David shouted. "Fire!" As the Dominion fired its lasers, the Lavender Witch grabbed her broom. She flew out of the hangar, shielding herself in a lavender bubble, ready to protect the great space whale.